Liars, no, be nice. Okay, there we go.
And...
As I go up a floor. Oh, we're already in the cutscene. That was quick.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I heard about you. You're that Bahamut guy.
I don't know how my name is pronounced.
And Metal is already in the chat.
Hiya, Metal.
Hello. What's with you, the silent treatment? You're so silent and trying to act all cool now, but I've heard a lot about you. You talk a lot.
I'm Mr. Plot Dumpness. I'm Mr. Text.
What's wrong? The cat got your tongue?
I have times when I don't remember the voices I gave anybody.
That is fair. To be fair, he was a wordy son of a bitch with his dragon nipples.
Yep.
Which he is heavily presenting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would Tumblr have issue with dragon presenting nipples?
Wow. I can see the future.
And yes, Adric is about to kick his butt. This mysterious Glass Goth.
But he's from here, apparently, and the stream chosen... Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly having flashbacks to the finale of Star Trek The Next Generation.
That is fair.
We thought it began in the past, but it all started right here, in the future!
Well, doesn't this look familiar? And that Guz hiding off in the corner there. And then everything kind of blew up. Hi, Courage. No, we are not a snowman, we are a Moogle.
We accidentally...
And there's Dork
caused everything to go wrong.
And there's Dork in the YouTube chat. Hello!
Hiya, Dork!
Good timing! So, because this mysterious little Guz got picked on, he made a wish upon the crystal to become more powerful, so that no one would pick on him again.
So he found the Triforce and was the first one to touch it.
Yes.
And he is Ganondorf. Got it.
Pretty
We are
much.
playing Legend of Zelda.
Accurate. So yes, the mysterious little Guz that Dork briefly picked on went a little crazy over it.
It's funny because real life Dork is a sweetheart.
She is, and very talented.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Wow, he was so angry he broke space-time.
Yeah. And of course we'd name a character after you. We've been wanting to do that for a while, and this felt like a good opportunity.
Literally like a year. I know there was one other game we were talking about doing that, and we just haven't gotten around to that game yet because I haven't been able to bring you my copy of it.
Yeah.
I also have to remember how naming in that game works.
Also, say hello to the vampire now. And demons.
Are vampires a regular thing in Final Fantasy? I can't remember. I know that they show up in Dragon Quest.
Okay, you don't have effects on demons. Good to know. Does fire work on you?
Bleh, bleh, I am vulnerable to being set on fire.
Apparently.
I have no idea what this accent is.
You dummy, you turned into a bat. And what game was it? Should we actually say what that game is?
I mean, we're not going to be playing it anytime soon, just because we accidentally planned everything out for the next 6 months.
Yeah!
The game is actually Star Ocean: The Second Story, which is one of the first JRPGs I ever played. Basically, when everybody else on the planet was playing Final Fantasy VII and being wowed by RPGs because of Final Fantasy VII, two idiots in the backwoods of Spotsylvania County were like, "Oh boy, this Star Ocean game is really cool!"
So I thought you were going to be talking about another one we were thinking of, one Nintendo related.
I'm trying to remember which one that was!
One that you are partially excited about coming out.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
Oh, wait, was that... That's a Quake book. Gimme. I need the Quakes.
We need the, 3-barreled nail gun. That was a thing in Quake, wasn't it?
Sure? It's been forever since I've played Quake. Tasty nut.
We only ever had the demo, and it ran awfully on our computer. Stinky tonic.
It was eye drops.
Nom 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 nom.
Phew. Steps on a trap, but nothing happened.
Don't step on the trap, or you'll break your mother's back. Land Before Time references. We have evolved to this.
Uh-oh. Please tell me the tasty nut will give me a little bit. Okay, that's something. Oops-a-daisy. Please say I... Oh, hello. We're here now. A swelled nut. Perfect.
Well, one of the things I do enjoy about the Final Fantasy series in general is, you can generally go from, like, really fantasy elements to, like, more technological, and it still somehow manages to work. Granted, some games in the series handle it better than others. Like 6, what I've seen as 6 does some amazing things where it's like a mixture of magic and steampunk technology, but like even things like even the original Final Fantasy, which was heavily D&D inspired, you get things like airships and the war mech. Oh god, the war mech.
Oh no.
Oh.
Up. Heavy reset. Go. So... Don't mind me, folks. And I can see it on the screen, so back in the call.
Hey, Chocobo.
Okay, good, you can see it.
Yep.
So we gotta sit through that cutscene again.
Woo!
Well, luckily I have a fast forward button, but still. That's disappointing. Whoa, don't steal my energy!
What are you, Android 19?
Apparently.
I remember he was actually fun to play as in one of the DBZ Budokai games.
I've got some more high potions. That at least should help a little bit.
Yep.
Now to find that stairs. Last we left off, which was 5 seconds ago, indeed.
On the last exciting episode of Dragon Ball Chocobo. So I have not actually watched any of Dragon Ball Super. Most of what I know is filtered through online reviews and friend named Lance.
Yes.
I am not going to be sprinting to watch Dragon Ball Super anytime soon.
Agreed. Also, yeah, that's accurate, Courage. We're a snowman following a baby chicken under attack by turnips.
Yep. Still makes more sense than the characters in Chrono Cross.
Indeed.
Which is another game we considered streaming for Summer of Square.
Indeed.
But then we decided we don't hate ourselves that much.
Yes. Plus, we still have to actually finish Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had completely forgotten that after a certain point, dragons show up as enemies.
We have Bahamut. We have the B-Man on our side. He's supposed to be the king of dragons. What's the deal here?
Maybe he's only the king of dragons in certain timelines. Or maybe we're just not following the D&D rules.
You would either love or be horribly angry at the 8-bit theater. Oh no. The 8-bit theater take on Bahamut.
That was quite a sound.
Thief is Yeah! Thief is convinced that Bahamut is just a hobo in a dragon suit who wants a rat tail in order to make soup.
Maybe. Oh, I should probably eat a nut.
Nom 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 nom. Tear through some vampire killer. I will hold on to your name. Together forever now, Sarah. We'll set the night aflame.
Nope.
That would be a fun song to duet sometime if I was actually... If I didn't have other songs that I need to get around and record.
Let's see here. Oh, this is a problem.
The demon looks like he has giant sneakers. Am I the only one seeing this?
No.
Oh God, I am loving Lance's take on the WARK. Because we already know because of the way that Lance does Dragon Ball Dissection, which if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, you should watch.
Yes.
But because of the way that Lance does it, we already know that the Boo arc is his least favorite.
Yep.
I'm curious to see all the reasons why. Like, I want to take that trip, because Lance is fantastic at taking apart Dragon Ball and looking at things from a critical perspective and an intellectual perspective. Like, seriously, there's a reason I love that show.
Stairs, where are you?
There are no stairs, there is only Zool.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. We should be getting to that episode in, what?
Very soon, yeah.
Two more viewing sessions?
Maybe. Oh, gee. Nope. I'm not taking the risk. I pray that I got enough things there. But first things first. Back to Chubby Chocobo to get some more items.
The Chocobo.
Yep, pretty much. Let's see. Here, you can have that. You can have the wooden saddle, too. Okay, I don't need something that misses a lot. And, ooh! Okay, there's level nuts.
Oh, wow!
Alright. Give me all your high potions. Actually, I'll take one memory one as well.
Yep.
I already think I have another teleport, but I'll take another one just in case. There we go. And let me just go quick save so I don't lose all my goodies.
Woo!
Hey, well, I'm at it. Hey, Ben.
Ben the Behemoth!
Yes, who has been far more helpful through this whole situation than Bahamut.
Yes. I'm tempted to spoil a thing for another game.
Ooh.
So one of my favorite RPG series is the Dragon Quest series, which we have not done a single thing with on this channel as of yet.
Yes.
We don't.
We do it in private, but not as much in public.
Yeah, we don't know if we'll ever get to those in stream because they are really grind heavy. But in Dragon Quest V, which is one of the better games in the series, there is a boss, Bjorn the Behemoth.
Yep.
Wait, no, not in our playthrough. He isn't. He is Ben. He is Ben the Behemoth.
Ah, good. Another shortcut.
Woo!
Let's see here. Nope. Wrong way.
If you like old school JRPGs, I do thoroughly recommend the Dragon Quest franchise. They invented the JRPG. The first two aged horribly, like you can tell, but like a lot of the things that Final Fantasy 1 did, they picked up from DQ3.
Why did you turn into a bat, you moron?
Hocus pocus, I'm a bat!
Abacadabra, I'm an umpire.
Walla Walla, Washington! Nobody is going to have any idea what the hell we're talking about.
Alright, let's see about that level. Oh yeah. Who's level 54? This bird's level 54.
Power! Unlimited power! One of my favorite things about the prequel Star Wars movies is Palpatine. Like, you can tell that he's like, okay, this movie... The prequels aren't great, I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna go into any more about that. I still want to rewatch them, honestly, but like, the scenes where Palpatine is just hamming it up, it looks like he's having the time of his life.
Oh, good, I'm blind.
You are Blind the Thief from,
Oh, now I'm poisoned. And monsters became items.
Oh, okay.
I can see! I can fight!
I was wondering if you were gonna do that.
If I figured if I wasn't gonna do it, you were.
Yep. Lantern, aren't you a little old to be quoting Fairly Odd Parents? You know what? Shut up.
Here, now you're blind. Oh, where did I go? Uh-oh, I'm naked.
Our saddle broke.
This is a problem. Oh,
Chocobo is going to battle as it was meant to be. Pantsless.
I mean, just like with Oko-san said, real men fight in the nude.
Yep. I remember in that one board game that we had, Purge, that you always played as Palpatine because Palpatine was awesome. we had this Star Wars board game where you basically... There's a whole bunch of the main cast, and they come with sidekicks. And, because sexism, none of the female characters got to be main characters, they're all sidekicks. But, like, you move them around the battlefield, you play cards to have them attack each other, different characters have different cards, and, like, certain characters were clearly way better than others. Like, Palpatine was squishy, but he could also attack, like, anything from anywhere on the map, and it was awesome. And Yoda was just invincible.
Oh boy.
Vader was pretty awesome, too, because he had the Force choke ability.
Quit biting Dork, would ya? Oh no. This is a problem. Also, I lost all my levels because the vampires took all my levels.
That's a thing we haven't seen since, like, 2nd edition D&D. So, I vividly remember in, like, Dungeon Hack and 2nd edition D&D, like, if you got attacked by undead, you would lose levels, and it was permanent. When 3.0 and 3.5 came around, it was, oh, you lose level until you take a nap, pretty much. Like, it definitely... I feel like as additions have advanced in Dungeons & Dragons, they've gotten a little more player-friendly. Which makes sense, because second edition was complicated.
Oh boy.
Tornado hole!
Do you like Blizzard instead?
I mean, if it works like Pokemon, this should one-hit kill them. Whoa, dear God.
Oh boy. Well, you're a fire dragon, so maybe ice will cool you down a little.
Yeah, it really did add to the horror of the undead. That's the sound effect that the Dragon Zord uses. Why in God's name do I remember that? I haven't watched Power Rangers in, like, 25-ish years.
I just confused a dragon.
Appleton, I choose you!
Oh, it's one of those pot guys again. Oh. Oh boy.
Like, I'm getting a vibe from one of the later dungeons in the first Final Fantasy, where, like, literally every monster is a dragon.
I see what the problem was then. Oh. Dork's gone now.
Oh no.
That's a problem.
Well,
Let's see what happens when I go up to at least the next 4. I feel I have to run for this.
Run!
Hopefully that gave me a little bit more. A little bit more levels to go up to.
Oh wow, favorite Star Wars character. So this is a deep question, and my answer to that is, it depends on what you're counting. Like, several of the books that I adored as a kid are now non-canon. So, like, Wraith Squadron, no longer a thing. which is a shame, because those guys were hilarious. But, like, I'm a big fan of Han, I'm a big fan of Lando. I was a big fan of Finn until, Rise of Skywalker came out. We're not going to touch that topic with a 10-foot pole. I love Grand Admiral Thrawn in general. Most of the bounty hunters I'm cool with. Mando! Mando is amazing. If you watch any Star Wars thing, go watch Mandalorian. I love to hate on Director Krennic. Like, just because everybody in the Empire hates that guy. IG-11. I remember when we were, when my family and I were binging Mandalorian, like, I was texting you nonstop about, IG-11 during those scenes. Because IG-11 is best droid. Like, I thought the droid from Rogue One, which I keep wanting to call the wrong name. Like I want to call it like H2SO4, which I think is sulfuric acid, and I know that's wrong.
Dork likes the child.
Oh, the child is adorable. Actually, it's funny. I about a little more than a month back now. Well, closer to 2 months ago, I was asking my sister what she wanted for her birthday. I always have a hard time shopping for my sister because she's married with kids. But like, I asked her what she wanted, and she's like, "Can you get me a mug with the child on it?" And like, it's funny, like Mandalorian very much combines Westerns with Star Wars, which are two things I like. And trust me, no one was more surprised about the Western thing than me. And it works amazingly. Meanwhile, we got Solo, which combines Star Wars, which I love, Han Solo, which I love, and heist movies, which I love. And I felt it was it like it wasn't bad, it just was kinda there. And like I've had long discussions with people about like favorite Star Wars things, and it's fine to like different Star Wars things. Star Wars is big enough for all of us. We're all allowed to like different movies and different aspects of it. Just because something in Star Wars doesn't work for me, doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy it. Just because I didn't enjoy a particular movie or a particular thing, shouldn't take away from your enjoyment of it. And like, at a D&D session months ago, I was talking. One of the Star Wars movies was going on in the background, and I was talking to some friends of mine who were at another table at that place, also doing D&D, different campaign, and this is why I love the place where we played D&D. It's a board game cafe type place. So, like, I was talking to Mike, I was talking to Aiden, I was talking to Liam, I was talking to a couple of their friends, and we're all talking about our favorite things in Star Wars, the movies we like, the movies we don't like. And it's like, okay, we're all nerds in a nerdy environment. And basically it was like, okay, Lantern, you didn't like Solo much. And you didn't like Rise of Skywalker, but you loved Last Jedi. Liam, kind of the other way around. Aiden and Mike, they loved Solo. But, like, we were all sitting, we were all having this discussion before our respective D&D games started. And it never once got, like, heated or angry. It was just like, well, I didn't like this because X, Y, and Z. Well, I didn't like this because it just rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, I can see why that is. And it was just like a very civil nerd discussion, which, if you spend any time on the internet talking to any fandom about anything,
yeah,
you don't get that much anymore. Like,
yeah. Oh god.
Oh, this is already bad.
Oh, and I don't have any more teleports.
Reset!
Pretty much.
Okay, I'll be right back then.
Yep, same. Well, This is going well. We'll get there eventually, folks. The question is, are you going to show up on the screen? Okay, yeah, you're on there. So, join co, screen share.
Adorable Chocobo. Chocobo.
And this is why this is going to be the last of the Chocobo Dungeons streams, whether we finish it or not.
Yep.
Okay, back to buying a teleport tag.
Yep. Like on the whole, this has not been a bad game.
No.
It's repetitive and it needed some more polish.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons definitely do it a little better, but they came later than this.
Yeah, this was one of the earlier ones that kind of had this formula, so there was going to be some mess-ups.
Yep. And I know that there's been like a remake of this game for Wii, and I think also for Switch.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, I really want... like, I don't need a plushy red mage Chocobo, but I kinda want one, but it's stupid expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $50 on a damn Chocobo plushie. I have other shit I need to buy.
Yes.
Pro-adulting!
Indeed.
I'm a mole man. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm a mole man. Do-do-do-do. Coming to you.
Kidding me?
Down this. Really? Really, game?
Gotta buy another one now. Doesn't help that I broke my saddle and claws. Wait, what am I... Yeah. Well, I was gonna save these, but...
And that's kind of like both a strength and a weakness of this game. The fact that the equipment breaks and you have to decide to, whether to use your good stuff now or to save it. And like, that's one of the problems one of the reasons I tend to have a panic attack while playing Breath of the Wild, because that's a big part of that game. So in addition to, like, having to figure out where you're going, where all the dungeons are, what to level up, how to make things, you have to be like, oh, do I use this item now? Do I use it later? Ah!
Okay, you guys want to cause trouble?
Earthbending!
Didn't really need the stone, but thanks.
Rise up, gather round, rock this palace to the ground.
Alright, let's see.
When the hell was the last time I listened to Def Leppard? Dracula going for the early bird special! Oh, God.
Thanks for that. And that. And, oh, good, a saddle.
Back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend. God damn, I haven't listened to the Sleepless in Seattle soundtrack in like 20 years, and that's still taking up valuable brain space.
There are worse things? Question mark?
Yeah.
Stop stealing my levels, you jackasses!
That is super annoying.
It is. Luckily I can at least get stuff back eventually, but still, that's annoying. I mean, we probably could eat Adric, but I don't think Luna would approve.
Who wants us to eat Adric?
Dork. Because he said early bird special.
What? Oh my god. It's a pity that Adric isn't in the Mario Galaxy server, is he? No, he isn't. He's in the Paper Mario server, which you're not in.
Yeah.
Right. Because that would be a really funny thing to share in that server. Give me some of that sweet, sweet nut.
Oh my. There we go.
Earthquakes! They solve everything.
Seems so.
Summon Toph!
Ooh, brown nut.
Nice and toasted.
Ooh, 2 firebugs.
A thing from Father Ted just popped into mind, because of course it did. 2 trucks!
Oh, crap.
Well!
Another hard reset. I'm really starting to enjoy this.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Okay.
I am okay with starting the next game.
Yeah, it might be not a bad idea at this point. Although I'm gonna have to play around with the title.
I mean, it's up to you. It is entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure myself. Chicken it is, Dork says.
feel... I'm gonna do a Surratt quote. Let's see if I can do the voice, too. I feel like having chicken tonight. For those of you wondering, please check out Yorkshire Raven's playthrough of Aviary Attorney, which is still in progress, because we are going... There's a good chance we'll hit, like, more than 20 parts for that thing. If we do all the endings, there's a good chance we'll hit, like, 30, depending on how we record it.
Hello.
Look at that classic Squaresoft logo.
Indeed. Alright, let me just double check I got all the items in here. Okay, I gotta teleport.
Okay.
Let's try this one more time. And if not, we will stop the stream and I will edit and we will go on to the next game.
Yep.
Because at this point, this is getting ridiculous. So you can't see anything?
Hang on, wait. Oh, they can't! No.
Okay.
Huh.
Hang on. And that's not the size I want. That one.
Okay, now I can see.
Yeah, now
it's,
yeah, there we go. And
okay.
That under here. There, we're good.
We're having weird visual things this week for some reason.
Yeah.
Our Twitch channel is the Millennium Falcon of Twitch channels. We sometimes have to hit things to make it work.
Pretty much.
Of course, now it's frozen on my end.
Oh, good.
You know what? Hang on a sec.
Okay.
For the sake of dying.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not loading back up on my end.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I do on my end. Oh, good. Even better. Okay. Clearly we need to hack into the computer and get a firewall going. Okay, so Lantern's gonna try restarting Discord, see if that does anything on his end. Technology indeed. Thanks for the carry tag, at least. And let's see now. Oh, come on. Stop stealing my levels. And let's see. No, I can't hear you at all, love. Well, shoot. Okay. That is a bit of a problem. Try that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I had to restart.
Okay.
Weird. Get off of those stairs. I need to go up. Thank you. Also, I need to heal again.
Chicken, mushroom.
But I thought you had Pisha.
I do have Pisha. It's right in front of me, in fact.
Actually, have some thunder.
The visual is currently frozen in Discord, so I'm just watching from Twitch now.
Okay. I'll see how I go with this. If I die one more freaking time, we're gonna try the other game. I'm just gonna have to stop the stream briefly to redo everything. Because the thumbnail will be wrong, and the title will be wrong.
It'll be half right. A third right.
I didn't care about your empty bottles. There's my
Can we fill them with Kanar?
Don't think that exists in this world.
I want you to try something. It's a Federation drink. They call it root beer.
Oh my. Too many dragons. And that is not a sentence you would expect me to say.
I was about to say.
Dwarf claws.
It's been a long time since I've played a proper dwarf in D&D.
Now who's the dragon?
Ojira!
Ha! Killed you with your own breath. Although now I'm very low on health. That's a slow tonic. That's a spell tonic. That's an empty bottle.
And that's a cat.
Not sure where my cat is currently. Oh, he's on the back of the mattress over there.
Hi, Patches. I am a patch and I'm patching a patch. Patchy, patchy, patch. He is the fluffiest boy.
Yes, he is. Jiggly tonic, please be something good. Of course you're not. Oh, that was a level down nut.
Why are those a thing?
I don't know.
Come on, game, we only have like 4 more floors. Let us have this.
Please. Oh boy. Okay. I think that's a good indication that we're not getting anywhere further this stream.
But yeah, so Chocobo's Dungeon. Not a bad game. The story is virtually non-existent, but the characters are cute.
Yes. And Lantern might have just died on me. So that's a problem. Okay, so I'm going to be stopping the stream for a bit to set things up and hopefully fix some of these problems. And we'll get back to you guys in a very short amount of time, so stay tuned.